Do you think black women provide safe space for black men, or is that just a myth?
I could speak for myself. I say I do, and I know there's some other women that do as well. But I think when we be talking about this stuff, or just the algorithm, or just different topics, when they be speaking about the majority,
Hmm.
it's a lot of women that don't, and unfortunately, the ones that do get lumped in with it. So it's like, you know, I could honestly say I've been cheated on before, but I'm not gonna beat you up asking you why you cheat, because most times I'm so locked in with you. I know I may not know every detail of when you did it, but I pretty much know, when you did it. But I would say, like, what made you do that,
Right.
or why did you feel like you didn't have a safe space to come sit down and talk to me before you decided to act on that, and we discuss it.
Right. Right.
So that'd be the whole thing too. Like, if you are provided a safe space, are you being vulnerable, and are you really taking advantage of that safe space, or are you taking advantage of it?
So when you stated that you provided a safe place, and you stated that
Hmm.
this was the type of woman that you were, or that you are,
Right.
you
Right.
know, why did it end up being that way? Why did it, if you was providing that space for that man, what made him go do what he did? What do you think caused that?
Because I would get, you're too good to be true, and maybe sometimes people, they just know how to love you where they are, or they just used to what they been doing, and they haven't took 30 or 60 days to make or create a new or bad habit. So they just naturally, even though it may be toxic or it may be wrong or whatever, that's a comfortable space for them. So it's like with me sitting down with you and not saying I want to have sex with you, I'm not asking you for no money. I'm letting you lay in my lap, or I'm kissing you on your forehead, and I'm telling you this is a safe place where you can talk about whatever you need to, and I'm going to let you get out everything you want to get out. Or I want to ask you some questions on why, why you do this, why this particular action that you did, what made you do that,
Right.
and why aren't you able to communicate what you need or what you feel before you actually do it, because it'll prevent maybe a bad decision from happening. And so
Okay.
when you do that, it's like, when a person can be used to getting naked by taking their clothes off, but when you asking them to bare their soul and be true and be vulnerable in a safe place, a lot of people have a problem with getting naked in that way.
Okay. That's a good way to break that down.
Yeah.
Okay.